Cavalry's here, I see.
So we are now operating an emergency procedure. The ED is shut to further admissions. All electives are off. Darwin and ITU will be sharing the overspill. We're expecting a steady influx of patients with flu-like symptoms. AAU's the designated receiving ward. Mr. Hemingway, in Mr. Spence's absence, perhaps you'd be kind enough to hold the fort.
Has the press got hold of this yet?
We'll be issuing a press release in due course.
I'm supposed to have students in today. I suppose that will be cancelled.
I don't see why. This is a teaching hospital, after all, and we're dealing with legionnaires, not bubonic plague.
I don't know whether I'm going to be able to give them the attention they deserve.
I'm sure you'll weather the storm beautifully. Right. Cool heads, everyone. Thank you. Mr. Hemingway? Any news of Keith Drysdale?
As far as I know, staff are still attempting to trace him. And where this is an oversight, we're making every effort.
We are none of us blessed with second sight. You treated the presentation at the time. Let's hope they find him sooner rather than later. Keep me updated, will you?
No, the size of the abscess is a worry. I really think we should take him up.
Drysdale not improving?
Oh, but he's still got enough energy to spit blue murder and swear he's going to take the hospital to court.
Well, I dare say there's a lot of very angry people around here today. I wouldn't get too excited. Some good news. The HPA's initial findings indicate that the Legionella source may be outpatients, so perhaps we'll return to normal by end of play.
That is good news.
Outpatient.
Well, that seems to be the common link. Our records show that all the Legionnaires' patients passed through there at some point. Why?
No reason.
All right, well, as you were. And fingers crossed that we ride this out with the minimum of human cost. Quite. I wonder, Mr. Hope, if we can catch up, please?
I did say that I was concerned I wouldn't be able to give them the time that they deserved.
And I had every confidence that you would adjust your workload accordingly. Now, obviously, it goes without saying that Miss Alcock is trying to punch way above her weight, which can be tedious in the extreme.
You're telling me?
However, she's a highly talented student and one who I hear has made enormous personal sacrifices to be here. I imagine she feels it's now or never, as it were. I'm sure you can relate to that. The visitors' car park.
Only patients ever come here. No medical staff would, because they'd have to pay.
They'd have their cigarettes at the back, of course, not in view of the public.
That's why none of them got infected.
Yes. Well done, you two. I'll inform the HPA. You might like to steer them clear of the air vent.